What's up, everyone? Pate Smith, Matt Sossman. We're coming back at you with some more EverGrind talk, man. More EverGrind paintball talk. So obviously, man, Matt's in the EverGrind Tombstone long sleeve. But Matt, man, it's summer. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you're wanting a good drills get kills T-shirt.
I'm working on that.
Matt Sossman, how do you feel about drills?
I think that's the key to success.
Do drills get kills?
Absolutely.
This is the most truthful paintball shirt of all time.
That was the story of my career. Was drills getting kills.
Dude, I will tell you, there was 5 dudes one time that were supposed to play X-Ball. We were going to have an 8-man roster on the first Galveston PSP, and other dudes couldn't make it, and it went down to 5. We didn't have an airball field. We did drills on a hyperball field, won the tournament. That was D3 5-man with only 5 dudes. But maybe, you know, you say to yourself, but I don't want to play, you know, wear the same thing under my jersey that I play in. I want to have 2. Well, Matt, we got these sweet moisture wicking drills get kills under jerseys. I don't know if you guys can see that. We got Scott Colson was wearing one of these under his jersey, pro for PC Katana, the snake guy. Yep. You'll see him at the AC event this weekend, probably wearing it, or our Tombstone under jersey tank top. So Atlantic City NXL is coming up, Matt.
Yep.
So this video will likely come out the day before the event.
Okay.
So right now, let's go ahead and let's say we're not going to pick PC Katana to win.
To win. Okay.
So we can put them in out of the prelims, but we can't pick them in top 2.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
So some of you people may think that's crazy, but I personally think that given this layout being a little bit more crazy, it's going to favor teams like PC Katana. I think if Ironmen don't get penalties because of their roster and some of the more athletic players they have, that they might make it out. I think that it's going to hurt more traditional teams, more lockdown teams. So who do you see not having a great event? Not having a great event?
What do you call it? Well, I think you have to break that down a little more. Less than their standard, because you have teams that are striving to make Sunday. And
like if Impact doesn't win the event, they have less than their standard. They don't have a great. If Impact wins, that's their standard. That's what they should do. If they don't win, it's like, oh my God, Heat.
If they don't win. Yeah,
Heat doesn't win. It's not their standard. X Factor doesn't make top 4. It's not their standard. I'm sure they would say win. I'm just talking about statistically wise. Yeah. I'm not hating. You know, PC Katana, I'm hoping for 2 wins.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm 2 wins. And people are like, oh my God, PC Katana's coach said he's okay for 2 wins. I'm going to tell you guys, Rome wasn't built in a day.
No.
I think
you have to set goals. Yeah. So our goal first going into this entire season was, the only goal we had was to win a point in pro. We went out, our first point we played against Boom, won a point. Then we went on to beat Boom. So our first pro series ever, we win our first match. There's not a ton of teams that come into the league now, I would say in the last 5 years, that can say they do that. There's teams that have been in the league in NXL now that for 3 years that have won maybe 5 games the whole time.
I mean, how many events did it take for CP to win a match?
I don't even know.
Did they ever win one in champ? Yeah, they did.
They did. They did. And hey, that bred some really good players, because we have 3 of them now in PC Katana. They went through the trials and the rough spots of it. They played with their friends, and they came back and worked their way back up through, and now they earned themselves a pro spot.
Literally earned it.
They earned it. Yeah. They won the series. That's by being consistent. That's what I ask of guys, is being consistent.
They won D2. People said, man, don't go to semi-pro. Semi-pro's tough.
Yep.
Right? Came in, they're like, semi-pro's a 2-year commitment. Boom, 1 semi-pro. You know, I agree, man. Those guys put in work while they're in college. Yeah. And that's a big thing. So, okay, so pick a team you think that will perform less than their standard.
Less than their standard? Oh, man. I'm actually going to say X Factor this event.
Interesting.
Because I think, yes, their style of play is somewhat chaotic, But with this layout, it forces everybody to be that way. So now they're being matched into that.
So I think X Factor, when we talk about chaotic, that you have two sides to that. You have Colt and you have Archie. Well, Billy's not chaotic. It's just like snake off the break every point.
Yeah. And that's nothing against them. Like they're
he makes it an
awesome team.
Yeah.
They play really well. And with that, I mean, I don't think they'll make top 4 because of that.
Agreed. That's what we said.
And they're striving, and they've been in the top 4 consistently. So you can't write that off as a great team, but they haven't won. And mind you, like, this is just speaking from a whole outside perspective, not comparing any team to any team.
Right.
Like, they should have won events. They're right on that time. They should have been in the finals multiple times, but there's some kind of hump for them.
Top 4 or 5.
I wouldn't go 5. I would say they should be top 4 every single event.
But I'm saying now they're a top 4 or 5 team.
Yeah.
It's like, who would you say your top 3? Impact, Heat, 3, who?
3?
Dynasty or Russians?
I would say Dynasty.
Now 4, do you put Russians or do you put X?
No, I put X Factor because X Factor has been more consistent.
Okay. Now Russians or AC?
AC.
Ooh, interesting.
They've put up better numbers over the year.
They're consistent right now.
Yeah.
AC
is like, if you want to argue, like, they've been one of the best teams to come from, let's say semi-pro up and come out good. They play slow all the time. Everybody knows it. But they're good. Like, their gun skills, their communication, their teamwork, all of that is very good. Like,
so you
they're
put
on the
AC
same thing.
above Infamous.
Yes.
Interesting, because Infamous has been struggling as of late.
Absolutely. But it's a numbers thing. Like, Infamous, you don't know like what you're going to get. They have some of the best players in the world on the team, but I think their chaotic playing up the middle all the time hurts them sometimes.
Do you think that they've committed too hard to that style of play with their roster?
I think they've committed too hard to the middle.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you look at, you have like 2 incredible middle players.
Yeah.
In Damien and Trevor.
Yes. But I think when you send them up there every time, you're losing their skills as a 2 or 3.
Agreed.
If you're going to do it, send, like, Cody. He's good. He can go play at the middle.
He does some.
But he doesn't do it enough. I don't think they utilize him as that body going up there.
Do you think you leave Damien or Trevor in the back center? Like, if you're going to play them, we're going to start, we're going to do a middle play. Mm-hmm. Call the personnel.
We're going to do, like, just a straight middle play?
Dude goes straight up there, like, goes behind
Have we done it 3 times in a row already?
First play, first of the event. First point of the event.
Well, first point of the event, you're always going to send Damien.
But you're
because he's going to set the tone.
Okay, you're telling me now.
I think they go, when it gets into sending 2 bodies up there a lot and, just running through, like, at some point teams have picked up on it. And if you watch a lot of games against Infamous, guys don't even send guys up there to start with. And then as soon as they find out one of those guys there comes a trade.
Trade, yeah.
Where, like, Trevor's too good to always go up there and trade. Damien's too good to always go up there and trade. This isn't undermining, the other guys that go up there, but you have to look at skills and what got those guys there.
You have to look at Infamous's strong points, and I feel like, sure, they've got great players across the board, but that's 2 of their strongest players.
Yeah, and you can take, Thomas has had the best couple of years he's had, I think, since Excessive.
Since probably 3 years, since Excessive's last year of MPPL.
Agreed. He's playing phenomenal.
Yeah, he is like an anchor.
Yeah.
And he plays a ridiculous amount.
Yeah. Like you have a guy that his backup is in probably better shape than anybody. One of the big, like, take Philly Shredder. He's in probably better shape than 98% of the league. But you're still going with Thomas because Thomas is getting the job done really well.
Because he's super consistent.
Exactly.
I mean, if the guy has to fill from the snake quarter to the Dorito corner for some, like, reason, because, like, maybe you have, I don't know, somebody that filled under him into the snake, and you have a guy at the W, and Thomas sees that the Dorito player is shooting across and that he can make it across. Like, he's going to realize that. I'm not sure some of the other players God, a lot of players in the league just wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a huge move. But he wouldn't. I would feel comfortable right now when he did it. If I was coaching him, I'm like, oh my gosh. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, on the switch though, you know who I think is gonna top out? Not necessarily win the event, but break in is gonna be Uprising.
Interesting. Toss it out. Shout out to Nate and Alex.
Like, it doesn't like. You look at them; they've gone 2-2 a lot, and they haven't made Sunday by just a couple points. And if you can get the guys like Olsen in the middle playing really well, Alex Gray on the snake side playing really well, backed up.
Is he even practicing with them? Because he lives Alex Gray.
Yeah, he flies out there.
Okay.
Pretty sure he's in New York for an intern, I think, internship.
Okay.
And then he flies out there and practices with them. And then you have that combo of Alex and Nate on the Dorito side, and then you have Joel Eaton in there too. Like, those dudes are young. They're all really good friends. They're having fun, and they're doing well at paintball.
There are dudes on that roster that have been asked by
To play with other teams,
and they
turned
didn't
them
go.
down.
Like, they're paying to play sometimes. Notice I said sometimes versus.
I mean, we don't know their complete deal, but
Yeah.
it's not a big budget team as in the past.
Yeah, I'm sure that Uprising isn't like staying at 5-star resorts.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it doesn't matter because those guys are doing what
I
they
really
want to do.
think that they're going to... It wouldn't surprise me if they make top 4.
Oh, that is a strong call. Nice. So we got Uprising busted in, X Factor not having a good event.
And by not... Let's clarify. Not
maybe
making
that's
top
the
4.
switch. Uprising goes in, they beat X Factor
And
on
I
Sunday.
think... I'll go ahead and say it. For them to move on to top 4, will be by a 1-point game.
This is a strong call. So Matt Sauceman, you're basically saying Uprising over X Factor by 1 point. Like, you're calling it down to that. I don't even know if that's possible.
I don't
Looking at
either.
doesn't matter.
But
That's what
whoever
I'm
they're
saying.
going to play, they're going to go to Sunday by winning a 1-point game.
Nice. Awesome. You guys heard it here. Check out EverGrind Clothing Co. on Instagram. Check out Matt Sauceman on Instagram. Check out Pate G. Smith. We're doing different things. Matt's working at the zoo here in Omaha. I live in Omaha. Matt coaches paintball. I used to play paintball. I still play a little. But yeah, check us out.
Raindrops, drop top, smoking on cooking the hot box, fucking on your bitch, she a thot, cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, but I don't trust nobody, grip the call up the gang and they cover ya.